Have you ever woken up completely drenched in sweat, feeling like your bed is a literal radiator? I definitely have, and trying to buy a real cooling mattress is incredibly frustrating. Every single brand claims to have revolutionary cooling technology, but most of them just trap your body heat after 10 minutes. In this video, I'm breaking down the actual best cooling mattresses that will finally solve your night sweats. Make sure you stick around for number 1, because that specific mattress completely changed my life. Seven. Novilla 12-inch Queen Mattress. When I first unboxed this mattress, the setup process was fairly straightforward, and it expanded to its full 12-inch height relatively quickly. The initial feel is incredibly plush, and you can immediately sense the multiple layers of foam working together to contour to your body. It has a very welcoming surface that feels great when you first lie down, offering immediate pressure relief for your shoulders and hips, which is always a massive plus for side sleepers like myself. However, as I spent more time testing it, I started to notice a few things about the cooling claims. The top layer definitely has a breathable cover, and for the first hour or two, it manages to keep you relatively neutral. But if you are a naturally hot sleeper who runs like a furnace at 3 a.m., you might find that the memory foam ultimately starts doing what traditional memory foam does best, retaining a bit of that heat. It's not a complete sauna, but it definitely didn't give me that icy, crisp feeling all night long. Another aspect you need to consider is the edge support. If you're someone who likes to sit on the edge of your bed to tie your shoes, or if you naturally roll toward the sides while you sleep, you're going to feel a bit of a dip. Pause. The foam compresses quite heavily at the perimeters, making the usable sleep surface feel just a tiny bit smaller than a true queen size should. Despite those quirks, I still think this is a highly capable mattress for the right person. If you're shopping on a strict budget, sleep mostly in the center of the bed, and just need moderate temperature regulation rather than heavy-duty cooling, it provides a very comfortable, cloud-like experience that won't completely break the bank. 6. Minaeleidh full-size mattress. This mattress immediately caught my attention because it specifically advertises a fiberglass-free construction. That is a massive selling point these days, as nobody wants to deal with the nightmare of fiberglass escaping into their bedroom. Pulling it out of the plastic, the cover felt very durable, and knowing it uses a safer fire retardant layer gave me a lot of peace of mind right out of the gate. The motion isolation on this bed is actually quite impressive. If you toss and turn, or if you share the bed with a partner or a pet, the foam does an excellent job of absorbing that kinetic energy. I could practically do jumping jacks on one side of the bed without sending massive shockwaves to the other side, which is fantastic for light sleepers who wake up at every little movement. But let's talk about the actual sleeping experience and the cooling performance. While the breathable cover tries to do its job, the foam itself is surprisingly dense. Emphasis on dense. When I first laid down, it felt significantly firmer than advertised, taking quite a while to break in and contour to my spine. Furthermore, because it's such a dense block of material, the airflow isn't quite as efficient as I would have liked, meaning the cooling effect is somewhat muted. And I also noticed a lingering new mattress smell that took a good 4 or 5 days to fully dissipate. Even with the initial firmness and the off-gassing, this is still a solid contender if safety is your primary concern. The fiberglass-free design is a huge win, and once the mattress finally breaks in after a couple of weeks, it offers a very stable, supportive foundation that handles motion transfer beautifully. 5. Lansteen Cooling Foldable Mattress. Now for something completely different. We have a foldable cooling mattress, and honestly, I was entirely skeptical about this one at first. Most portable or foldable mattresses feel like you are sleeping on a glorified yoga mat, but this completely shattered my expectations. It arrives tightly packed, but once you unfold its 3 sections, it fluffs up into a surprisingly substantial and comfortable sleep surface that you can set up virtually anywhere. What really blew me away was the breathability. Because it isn't a massive, ultra-thick slab of dense memory foam, air circulates through the core materials with incredible ease. I tested this on a particularly warm afternoon, and the surface managed to stay remarkably cool to the touch. The fabric they used for the cover genuinely promotes airflow, preventing that suffocating, sticky feeling you normally get with portable sleep setups. The versatility here is just off the charts. It is the absolute perfect solution for overnight guests, impromptu camping trips, or even just setting up a cozy movie watching spot in the living room. Pause. And when you are done, it folds up neatly in seconds, making it incredibly easy to slide into a closet or the corner of a room without taking up your valuable floor space. Comfort-wise, it provides a surprisingly deep level of support. You aren't going to sink through it and feel the hard floor underneath, which is the usual downfall of folding mattresses. It strikes a beautiful balance between a soft, inviting top layer and a firm enough base to keep your spine aligned, making it an absolute must-have if you need adaptable, cooling comfort on the go. 4. MLILY EGOHOME 12-inch king-size mattress. Stepping into the premium territory, the EGOHOME mattress brings some serious therapeutic comfort to the table. From the moment you lie down, you can feel a distinct difference in the quality of the materials. It utilizes a highly responsive gel-infused memory foam that doesn't just swallow you whole. Instead, it gently cradles your pressure points while pushing back with just the right amount of support to keep your posture perfect. The cooling technology here is very active and very noticeable. The gel infusion effectively draws heat away from your body, acting as a thermal sponge. I noticed that even after lying in the exact same spot for hours, the mattress didn't develop that dreaded hot spot. It actively works to disperse your body temperature across the surface, ensuring that you maintain a comfortable, neutral climate from the moment you close your eyes until your alarm goes off. I also have to praise the structural integrity of this bed. The transitional foam layers do an incredible job of bridging the gap between the soft, cooling top and the dense, supportive base. This means you never feel like you are bottoming out. Your lower back feels supported, your shoulders have room to sink in, and you wake up feeling completely refreshed instead of stiff and sore. It is incredibly rare to find a mattress that balances therapeutic support with genuine temperature regulation so flawlessly. If you suffer from joint pain or backaches and desperately need a cooler sleep environment, this mattress delivers on all fronts, providing a restorative and deeply comfortable experience night after night. 3. Nestl Green Tea King-Size Mattress. I have to admit, when I first heard about a green tea-infused mattress, I thought it was just a marketing gimmick. But after extensively testing this, I am officially a believer. The green tea extract does something absolutely magical for the freshness of the bed. Right out of the box, instead of that harsh chemical odor you usually get with bed-in-a-box brands, there is a very faint, clean, natural scent that makes the entire unboxing experience significantly more pleasant. But the green tea isn't just about the smell. It actively helps maintain a clean sleep environment by neutralizing odors over time. As for the cooling, the airflow dynamics in this mattress are spectacular. The foam structure is designed with tiny ventilation channels that allow excess body heat to escape downward and outward, completely bypassing the top layer where you are sleeping. The pressure relief is an absolute dream. It has this incredibly luxurious, soft initial touch that makes you feel like you are melting into a cloud, but it strategically firms up exactly where your body needs it most. Whether I was sleeping on my back or rolled onto my side, my spine felt perfectly neutral, and I never woke up with that familiar tingling numbness in my arms. This is how you do a memory foam mattress right. It completely eliminates the heat retention issue while maintaining the deep, contouring hug that people love about foam. It is durable, it smells incredibly fresh, and it actively works to keep your body temperature in the optimal zone for deep, uninterrupted REM sleep. 2. Novilla Queen Mattress. Let me tell you, this specific model completely outclasses their standard version. They have completely re-engineered the top layers here, and you can feel the upgrade the second your skin touches the cover. The fabric has an instant, cool-to-the-touch sensation that literally feels like flipping to the cool side of the pillow, but for your entire body. What makes this mattress incredible is how it manages the microclimate around you. It utilizes highly advanced, breathable smart foams that adapt to your body heat. If you are freezing when you get into bed, it keeps you cozy, but the moment your internal temperature spikes, the materials activate to wick away the excess heat and moisture. It is wildly consistent, preventing those midnight temperature spikes that ruin your sleep cycle. The edge support on this model has been completely overhauled and is rock solid. You can sit right on the absolute perimeter to get dressed in the morning, and the bed refuses to buckle or sag under your weight. This significantly increases the usable sleeping area, meaning you and your partner can stretch out all the way to the edges without feeling like you're going to slide onto the floor. It hits the absolute sweet spot of medium firmness. It is plush enough to relieve heavy pressure on your joints, but bouncy and supportive enough that you don't feel trapped in quicksand when you try to change positions. It is an exquisitely balanced, beautifully constructed mattress that performs like a product triple its price tag. 1. Sweetnight CoolNest Queen Mattress. They didn't just add a thin layer of gel and call it a day. They built this entire mattress around a proprietary thermal regulation system that genuinely feels like magic. The cover itself is woven with specialized cooling yarns that actively pull heat away from your skin the literal second you lie down. The internal structure is an absolute masterpiece of sleep engineering. The CoolNest technology features a multi-layer design where every single tier of foam is dedicated to maximizing airflow. It completely eradicated my night sweats. Even on incredibly humid, hot nights, I stayed perfectly dry and comfortably chilled. It doesn't just passively let heat escape, it actively works to cool your body down, allowing you to fall asleep faster and stay asleep much longer. Beyond the temperature control, the comfort level is completely unmatched. It uses Tempurpedic certified foams that perfectly map to the exact curvature of your body. It somehow knows exactly where to be soft and exactly where to push back. My lower back pain vanished after just 3 nights on this bed, and the motion isolation is so perfect that I couldn't even feel a full-size golden retriever jumping onto the other side of the mattress. If you are tired of waking up hot, tired of tossing and turning, and just want the ultimate, most reliable, deeply comfortable sleep experience money can buy, the Sweetnight CoolNest is the only choice. It is a flawless execution of comfort and cooling technology, and it earns the absolute top spot on this list effortlessly.